We're going to discuss the basics in boxing. We're going to discuss the habits that need to be formed early and the bad habits that need to be avoided early. Good habits are formed early, bad habits die hard. So that's kind of what we're going to go into. And it all starts with footwork. Whether you're talking about, it doesn't matter what style you're talking about. You're talking about Muhammad Ali. He's the runner, but he had the good footwork, which allowed him to do that. The puncher, good footwork to form the punches, to have the power behind the punches. Defensive fighters, defensive because sometimes they're not there for the punch to even hit them, and that's all with the footwork. So we're going to be working on that to start out with. Okay, I'm a right-handed fighter, so I'm going to stand left foot forward. My right's going to be back just a touch. I got shoulder width apart. I'm on my toes and I'm balanced. I can pivot, step, slide. It's all pivots and step slides. That's what boxing is. That's your footwork. Your punches are all pivots. Your movement is all step slide. Do not cross your feet. So you're here when you're practicing. Pivot, step slide, step, slide, step slide, pivot, pivot. It's all like you can come out, you can attack, you can retreat. But you're always in position. The arms are locked in. You want your elbows down. Right hand. This is kind of my thing. My right hand never goes away from my face because this is what I protect myself with. I usually counterpunch with my left hand. So this one's out a little bit. Keep them up. Left hand, you can be a little more liberal with it. Something comes, you can catch it here, you can catch it here. And fire back with the left hand, or catch and fire right back with the right hand. Elbows down because you got to defend the body. You're here, you're here. Catch him here, catch him here. So, a drill you can do, you set up two lines, two ropes. You want them about chin height. So they're gonna cross, they're gonna make an X. So you just basically move around. You're shadow boxing, duck under, pivot. Shadow boxing, move around, change direction. Come under, boom, boom, boom. Come back, you got your line, you duck under. Duck under. Always breathing. If you don't breathe, well, you're not going to do well because your stamina is going to suffer. So you got to breathe, you got to exhale when you're punching. So, going back to shadow boxing. Shadow box is the most important drill in boxing. Well, way above the heavy bag. The heavy bag, it's about conditioning, but you really can't drive the punches on a heavy bag because a heavy bag doesn't give the way a person gives. So shadow boxing is more, works the footwork in, and don't just throw punches, have a purpose to it. You're shadow boxing, showing jab, 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 boom, and firing it. Everything's in order. What I like to do when shadow boxing, it's just a habit. It develops good habits. When I throw my left hand, when I throw a jab, I tap myself on the forehead with my right hand. By that, I mean tap, 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 tap. Get you in the habit of keeping that arm up. You're going to defend yourself. You're not going to get countered as easily if your hand's up. Same thing with the right hand. Throwing the right hand, you're tapping yourself with the left. Tap, tap, tap. Left hook, tap. Look under, boom. You're always tapping yourself in the head with that opposite hand. It's going to develop a good habit. It's something you're going to need. Okay. Shadow boxing. Going back to that again. Concentrate on the footwork. Have a purpose. Throw your punches in combinations. You're here, you're shadow boxing, boom. You can set up set up whatever you're doing with the jab. Duck under. Step slide, pivot, working what you want to learn. Keeping that footwork good. It's all in the footwork, speed's in the footwork, power's in the footwork. You got to have footwork if you're going to be a boxer. You gotta have it because it starts and ends with the footwork.